Do you support Donald Trump?
I do. For one policy in specific, I saw that Kamala Harris voted 97% of the time with the Democratic Party of the Senate, and I don't think that DEI should be implemented in workplaces. I think it would hurt the economy.
So what specific DEI are you referencing that she voted for?
I didn't vote for any. She didn't vote for any DEI directly. I'm saying she votes with the Democratic Party 97% of the time, leading me to believe.
So then
that
here's
she
my
would
question:
implement
what specific policy did she support that's DEI that you disagree with?
Did she not support DEI? Like I'm asking you now.
I'm asking you a specific question. Just like what specific?
I mean, we could.
What specific
Can
policy
my
or
friend
thing
look
did
up
she
a
support?
policy? He's with me right now.
Oh yeah, go ahead. Look it up. I guess in the meantime, you can answer to me. Why is your name Dean's Mean?
Yeah, it just rhymed. It was a username I used on Fortnite.
Evil Dean.
Yeah, I just chatted it. So I can
Evil Dean, but not the good Evil Dean. The bad Evil Dean.
I just chatted it, and I can read you this and see if you would like contest this fact. It says as Senator Harris supported legislation aimed at addressing systematic racism, promoting equal opportunity, and increased representation of marginalized groups.
Are you reading off ChatGPT?
Yes, I am.
Yeah,
but is that not a fact still?
No, you should probably do research and give me a policy instead of just asking ChatGPT. You know what I mean? Like, you know, that would probably be useful.
Is ChatGPT?
I'm just asking. I'm sorry. What one was that research? Two, was that in reference to a single policy? No. Okay.
I can look up for exact policies.
Go ahead. Go give me a single one.
All right. Just ask specific policies, please. Are you like contesting the point that you don't think she would have instituted these DEI like programs into the workplace?
No, I'm contesting the point that you can find anything she specifically supported that you would disagree with, insofar as that you would specifically support someone like Donald Trump. Does that make sense?
So here. What can you repeat what you said?
Does that make sense? Like, again, I'm saying that you specifically won't be able to find anything that you specifically disagree with, insofar as that you'd support Donald Trump over her. Please tell me. Give me anything. And if you can't find anything,
I would support Donald
provide
Trump
a different
over
reason.
Kamala Harris.
Yeah, provide a different reason if you can't find anything.
Well, that's the policy I care most about because I think it would hurt the economy. But I also don't think
you don't even
Kamala
know any of
had
the
enough
policies.
experience.
If you care most about that, why don't you know about any of the policies?
I can read you one right. Then I'll read you one right now.
Go ahead.
Originally introduced by Senator Harris, and yeah, I did because it provides facts. Like AI is booming right now because it is so helpful. But
yeah, dude, I'm sorry.
Originally introduced by Senator Harris.
It's booming. It's so helpful, dude. Oh my god. You know that a lot of the times it spits out bad information, right? That like is not accurate, and that you need to fact check, and that you need to look about.
These are like it's not gonna lie. There's no sources lying about what she passed. Like she either passed something or she didn't. You know.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so can I read it now?
Go for it.
Originally introduced by Senator Harris and reintroduced more recently, this bill requires that at least one female and one minority candidate be interviewed for each vacancy in leadership at all 12 reserve banks. The bill mandates reporting to congressional oversight committees on candidate demographics within 60 days of hire.
What's wrong with that?
Is that not DEI in the workplace?
Is that wrong? It's in specific workplaces.
Because I don't think we should have criteria based on race, gender.
Wait. It just said to interview.
Jobs.
It just said to interview at least one woman. You disagree with that?
Why must they be given an interview? Why can't another person get the opportunity to have an interview?
Think no women should be given? You think it's acceptable that no women are given interviews at all?
No, I never said if the women are qualified, they should of course get an interview.
Okay, so then there should at least so then to clarify, there should at least be one woman that's interviewed, right?
I'd hope so, but it shouldn't be a mandate. There should be no mandated policies saying what you have to.
Dude, it's just an interview. It's just an interview, dude. What?
Workplace. Answer that.
Oh my god, dude! Interviewing women. Oh my god. Oh my god, it's so scary. Oh my God, Kamala Harris wanted
You're
us to
screaming 'cause you don't know
interview
what to say.
women. Oh my God.
Look at yourself.
Dude, I had to support
have a
Donald
proper
Trump
name.
because Kamala Harris wanted
Record
us
this,
to
bro. This is
interview
why people
at
get
least
mad.
one woman for governmental possession. Oh my God, dude. No way. Do you hear yourself, dude? Jesus Christ, man. Where are your priorities listed, bro? Jesus Christ. Are you serious?
What do you mean? Where are my priorities? Like what?
Yeah.
I just want equal opportunity in the workplace.
How can you hear me
Of course,
say that
women should be in the workplace.
and then be
Of
like,
course.
yeah, dude, his priorities are totally on point? What?
Trump's priorities?
Yeah.
Or mine?
No, your priorities. I mean,
I
Trump's
disagree
priorities
with
are
Trump on a
also
lot of stuff.
Trump's
I'm
priorities
just
are also not
debating
in a
you
good
on
place.
I'm aware that his policies recently have been very bad and what he has stood for, but this doesn't mean that we should give it to Kamala Harris, if you know what I mean. Do you think that she was the most qualified Democratic candidate on that stage? Someone in the comments saying she was the most qualified. How? You give me like
Kamala Harris was the most
things
qualified.
that she did. You think so? Out of all the Democratic candidates?
I mean, I would prefer other Democratic candidates, but in terms of qualifications to become president of the United States, yeah, she was probably one of the most qualified candidates. I actually don't even know.
That doesn't make sense. You just said she had the most qualifications to become the president of the United States, but
Yeah, I'm
you
saying
just said earlier
we're
that
saying
she's
we're saying
the
in
most-
comparison to Donald Trump.
Okay, so just in comparison to Donald Trump, you think she was more qualified? Just qualifications.
Absolutely.
Okay, well, I would argue a man who's ran multiple successful businesses.
Really, a man that inherited
throughout
$400 million
years of his life-
from his dad, accounting for inflation.
I understand that, but it's
And then
hard to maintain
bankrupt
a
6
business in the
times?
economy. It's not. You
Can you name
you
one
could
good
not-
businessman with 6 bankruptcies?
No, I don't study.
How about you
business,
ChatGPT
unfortunately.
that? Ask ChatGPT if there is one
But
good
is Trump a
businessman
bad? Are you saying
with
Trump
6
is Trump
bankruptcies.
is a multi? You or me cannot be saying, we cannot argue about how he is as a business person because he has billions of dollars of more than us.
Yeah, half of his net worth is Truth Social.
Do you agree with that?
Half of his net worth is True Social, and he inherited $400 million accounting for inflation from his daddy. If I inherited $400 million from my dad, by the time I'm 80 years old, I would be a multi-billionaire. If I inherited $400 million from my dad, yeah, absolutely. What? Absolutely, I'd be a multi-billionaire. Dude, you can put it in the S&P 500 and be a multi-billionaire by the time you're 65. Hello? He bankrupted 6 times, dude. That's diabolical, okay?
Can you give me reasons as to why that Kamala Harris was a qualified Democratic candidate over Donald Trump?
Yeah, so she was a senator. She was vice president. She was attorney general. She was a prosecutor, right?
She was attorney general and a senator. But the senator, she was not in partisan at all. She just did what the Democratic Party wanted. And I kind of want someone who's going to actually listen to
Name
the
one
well-rounded
qualification
groups
of Donald J.
Americans, the whole
Trump.
populations.
Name one political qualification of
But
Donald
I
J.
just
Trump.
did. He's a successful businessman.
He had 6 bankruptcies, dude.
I-
What are you talking
I-
about?
I
Name
just
one
named
successful businessman with 6 bankruptcies.
He's still a multi-billionaire.
Because of True Social,
I
which
don't
he
understand
got
the
after. Wait,
question.
True Social is because he was the president.
I mean, he won it once fair and square in 2016. Is that not a qualification?
Dude,
He was the president before already? That's kind of
how
one of
about
the
I ask
hardest
you this
things to do
question?
in office.
Who is more qualified in 2016?
Okay.
Hillary Clinton or Donald Trump?
I honestly, I haven't done my history that much, but I'd probably assume Hillary Clinton. But that still doesn't take away from the fact
Who
that
is the
Donald
better
Trump is more
candidate under your
qualified
view?
than Kamala Harris.
Who is the better candidate under your view?
Hillary Clinton or Donald Trump?
Yeah.
Hillary Clinton or Donald Trump?
Yeah.
I like, to be honest, I was very young back then, but I would say, like, my answer is not going to be perfect here, but I would probably say that maybe Hillary Clinton. I don't know. I'm not like a hard Republican. I'm more independent.
So you're like a racist piece of shit. What the relevant difference between Kamala Harris and Hillary Clinton? That means you would
For
vote
voting
for
for
Hillary.
Hillary Clinton?
Yeah, if you would vote for Hillary Clinton, but not
I
Kamala Harris.
just informed you earlier that I was not informed on that election.
Yeah, I understand. But like,
I
what is
just
the
informed you
what
that I
is
wasn't. Okay, so
what
why
is
are
the
you holding that
listen
against? Why are you like,
listen
why,
listen
as
hey
you Democratic Party?
listen listen what is the relevant difference between Kamala Harris and Hillary Clinton that means that you would vote for Hillary Clinton over Donald Trump but not Kamala Harris?
I just told you that I was 13 when Hillary Clinton was running against Donald Trump. I haven't done my history back that far. You can't hold that against me and call me.
So then why the would you say you'd support Hillary Clinton over Donald Trump? Then why would you say that?
Because I don't know who was more qualified in the 2016 election because I was 13 and wasn't really looking into that. I
Then
was
why'd
looking
you say
into
Hillary?
Kamala Harris versus Donald Trump debate. Either or, whichever one I said would have been a misinformed. It would have been misinformed because I wasn't processing information at that time.
Then why did you
as well as I am
just say
now.
that I don't know? Why'd you say specifically Hillary Clinton?
I did. I said I'm not really informed.
You said Hillary.
Specifically told you I'm not. Really
Did you also said Hillary?
Okay, because you wanted me. You told me to pick one.
Yeah, and out of picking them, you picked Hillary Clinton over Donald Trump.
Can you stop deflecting what I'm saying?
You know who Donald Trump is.
Just
you don't know who Hillary Clinton is, yet you picked Hillary Clinton over Donald Trump when you didn't pick Kamala Harris over Donald Trump.
Because I said I wasn't informed of Hillary Clinton.
So then why'd you pick her over Donald Trump?
I shouldn't have. I should have said I don't know. Is that what you want?
Okay.
I just wanted your opinion. Should DEI be implemented in workplaces in America?
Yes, there should be some level of DEI. Yeah.
In the workplace?
Yes.
In college or in the workplace?
I think
Which one?
Both.
That's where our contention is. I don't think it should be involved in the workplace.
Would you specifically be okay with certain DEIA policies, right, in the workplace specifically to help people who are disabled?
If they're the most qualified, sure. If they are not being accepted into workplace institutions,
No, do you think that there should be diversity,
think they're not-
equity, and inclusion and accessibility specifically for disabled workers? Like, for example, let's say that within the context of a workplace, right, that someone needed to be able to get into the building, right, but it is the case that they're in a wheelchair. Should there specifically be should there be regulations in place so that workplaces have to accommodate for disabled workers?
Of course, 100%.
Is it that
But
DEIA?
I was more arguing about letting.
That's DEIA in the workplace.
Sure, it's one form of DEIA. You can include them by giving them the proper needs to survive in the workplace, obviously. But I'm talking about admitting them in the workplace in the first place.
What do
The
you
bills
mean?
that would be passed.
What does this mean?
I think.
So you're not talking about
Like,
DEIA
I'm
plus
not
in the
gonna-
workplace. So that you do support. So to clarify, you also support DEIA in the workplace.
No.
Okay, so you
I don't think that.
So then you do not support these particular accommodations for disabled workers, so that in the workplace there are there is the ability specifically for them to be able to get to the office.
I'm talking about admissions into workplaces. If you obviously, I think we should accommodate for disabled people. Like obviously, that's just like.
Okay, well that's DEIA plus or DIA. So if that's DEIA,
No one doesn't support that. That's not support.
Well, okay, so then everyone supports DEIA in the workplace.
No, everyone
That's
supports
what you just
that
said.
autistic people should have access to buildings. There's no one that's
What? I'm confused. You
condemning
said
that
people who are autistic? I'm confused. I never brought up someone who's autistic. I specifically referenced someone who was in a wheelchair.
All right, then disabled people.
Okay, so you support DEIA, correct? In the context of the workplace, you said that everyone does, right?
But not admitting into the workplace. In the workplace, we have to accommodate for everyone. But it's about who we admit into the workplace. Like, do you think that there should be a percentage of people admitted to a company because of their race, gender, or ethnicity?
Yeah, in certain contexts. Like, for example, I have a question. Do you think that we should have done any type of right, integration, right, or had any type of DEIA policy specifically for women in the context of the workplace at any point in history.
Oh, of course. Because they were deliberately going against women. That's not right at all.
So as long as you can acknowledge specifically that there's a system deliberately going against women,
But that's just sexism. That was sexism.
it's almost like sexism within the context of society, right? Creates conditions where DEIA plus, right, or DIA specifically makes sense.
I support Trump 101%
Okay, why so?
because it's obvious that he was fighting against this whole time the resistance. Do you know what resistance is? It's people that are guilty of something. I'm not even going to say deep state, but you know why people, when somebody rises up, you even seen this too. You're rising up and people want to try to take you down. You and Dean. People do not like that. Hey, no, what are you freaking doing? That is like you look like you're drinking a beer out of a mug. But for real, Parker, I've been on here before, and
Have I
you
debated you?
never did that. You never did that little freaking hand movement. You never did that, ever, in my whole life.
I'm just asking you a real question. How many beers have you had tonight?
Well, I'm on. that is such a personal question, but I mean, I just got off work at 6 p.m. and now I'm off for Sunday, and then I work.
You just
Shift
got off
work.
work? What time is it for you?
No, yeah. Right now it's 11:20 p.m. But I'm saying I probably had. See, I drink ice, and it's like 5.9, so I don't know what you mean. But I love to debate, and I'm
Wait
very
to
smart.
clarify. Do you work on Saturdays?
Well, yeah, I'm on swing shift. I'm
Just curious. Just curious.
yeah.
I mean, I work on Saturdays. I'm currently working right now. You know what I mean? I'm just
No, I
curious.
know you're a hard worker. I appreciate it, but no, I don't want to be considered some type of drinker or something. But I am a well-known person on TikTok. I don't have 1 million followers yet, but I do love to support, you know, things that I support.
Mhm.
And I've been on your live before, and I really am not trying to cause friction amongst your followers. Holy frick, you got 4,000 people in here. So I'm not, like I said, trying to belittle anybody. We should just come together, but nobody likes that kumbaya thing.
Hey, dude.
Nobody, especially.
Hey, dude. Why does your bio say most submissive Trump supporter?
Yeah, because that's what I put on there. It was a strategy from my manager told me to do that to get me on more popular lives like yours, and I appreciate it. And I know you did. You debated with what's his name, Charlie Kirk. You freaking did good. I'm so proud of you.
Thank you.
Parker, I'm 56. You're just like nothing, like a little baby. And you're good. You know all this shit. And that's what I'm up here for, is I don't want to put you down, but I want to tell you that what reality is a little bit.
Okay.
But see, you're not even trying to knock me down. That is crazy. You are very cool right now. Are you drunk?
Not at all.
Are you drunk? Because you're like
Wish I was.
really laid back. What?
Wish
You
I
wish
was.
you were?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. So like Just elevated. So just real question: is there a way you can turn down your volume a little bit? What's the reason why you support Trump still? Let's go through this. Yeah. How about this?
Well,
How about this? Drunk MAGA versus elevated liberal.
well, I will tell you guys right now. I'm turning down my volume. I don't know what that's going to do. I don't have any Bluetooth, but I'll tell you what. Parker, shh. What are you doing?
No.
But
You
anyways,
can't say it on the live, man. Fuck.